Southern Coin Hunter here. Today we're going to pick up with a new video for the year. It'll be number 12 in our series, Pocket Change for Kids. And there's a lot of change I got over the past week. We're going to dump it out and sort it out, and then we're going to put stuff or update the books as we see fit. So I'm going to look at the dates. I'm just going to pick out all the coins. Now normally, we want these gloves for doing this, especially with new coins. But these been in circulation so long, I'm really not worried about it, per se. There are times I will stop and will put on gloves, especially get something new from the mint. Right, the new set of quarters, which are going to start coming out tomorrow. This is January 1st. They released the new quarters tomorrow on the women's series. So we're just going to do what we can. Oh, I got my other light up here. See, I don't know if that helps any, but me helps out a little bit. And this is me just going to the store, buying stuff, paying stuff with cash. Not a debit card, not a credit card, but I use cash. In fact, I haven't had a credit card since 2015. So, there's a whole nother story behind that. Now, one of the things I do, if I don't have anything, I will put these aside. I do look for chips on dimes and stuff. I'm kind of trying to work out a grading system for dimes with chips on them, just for the heck of it, just to see what I come up with. Now, somebody will say, yeah, that's a waste of time. It may be, but it's fun. So we're going to start with the pennies. And we're going to zoom in just a little bit. So we'll see, we're going to separate these by date. 2018, 2015, 2021, 1981. That will be a copper cent. Most of these I'm sorting out are zinc. Z cents began in 1982. They did a transitional year of the zinc cents. And I have I don't have the card with me. I have a card that shows all 7. Supposedly they did make a small date copper Denver, but I have yet to see one. I have to see my find one on other YouTube channels. So 21, 20. The reason why I separate these out, it makes it easier for me to update the books. This is a massive thumbprint right across there. That would not be going into the book. But if you have a space, put it in until you get a better one. Okay. We're almost done sorting out the pennies. 98. Let's see if I'm in there. I think I already got one there, but we'll see. 95. So we got, now we got 1 copper cent. So let me get the books out. I'll try to keep these in order. And this is my personal knuckle book. Yeah, that goes over here right now. So we got the green book out. Let's see, I want to zoom out so y'all can see better. Oh, we got some pennies up here I missed. Hold on. 16. $2015 Denver. Now remember, this is for kids. I'm going to do some what I call intermediate videos for teenagers. Say from about 14 on up. Things that they can actually look for. Make the hobby more interesting for them. Now, this is, I actually found this, and I did forget to put in here. This is a 2009 Denver presidential year. That's going to go in the other book. So we're going to put that in the other book here in a minute. This goes up to 98. Now, I know I came across this. I did look. I know I do not have a 1981 Denver. It's got some thumbprints on it, but we're going to put it into the book. We may find another one down the road. If we do, if it upgrades, it upgrades. See, all these are upgradable. Now, upgradable means you find one like something like this. So that's the first book out the way. Throw it off to the side. Now we're going to go into the second book. Second penny book. And here we go. This is the third issue of the 2009. So if you look, I got 2009. This will be the log cabin. This is the two that will have him sitting on the log, the formative years. And this will be his professional year, which when he was a state senator. This is Denver. I did make sure there's no errors on here. And that's what the other part of the class will be, is going to be things you can look for on quarters. And it's a nice 2009, let me tell you. Okay. So let's see, where are we at on the years? We have a 99. We got both 2000s, so I think the 2000s can be put away. Oh, it's 1990. This was in book one. Shoot, I messed up. 1990. Let's go find 1990. Do we have one for 1990? We got both. This is worse condition than these two, so that will not make it. Without the rest of the pennies. Let's see what we got. That's why I can't tell what year it is. I can tell with underneath the scope the other day when I came across it. So now we go to the second book. The second penny book. So we got 2000. And this does not upgrade any of those. Put that off to the side. 2003. Denver. We got a nice one in the book already. That stays out. 93. Other book. I missed another one. That's okay. That's what coin collecting is about. Sometimes you miss things. But when you hunt coins, you can always go back and fix it. 93. Philly. You got a nicer one. Now, parents, you want to allow your teenagers watch some other videos, go ahead and let them watch them. I mean, if you want the young kids to watch it with them. We have a 2001 Billy. Better shape. Nicer looking. So we're going to upgrade. Last year, we made 151 videos. And I started making videos in April, I think. We got 2012. You upgrade or not upgrade? And this is a Denver. Do not upgrade. (2016) Denver. We do not have one. So for right now, we're going to put it in here in case we come across another one. Now, if you're going to allow your kids to roll hunt, that's fine. It's the quickest way to fill up a book. I'm trying to do this without using coins from coin and roll hunting. I'm trying to do this all strictly through change. 2014. Yeah, it's about the same. This one's nicer. (2015) Philly. That's a Denver. We do not have one. (2018) Philly. This has got spots on it. (2020) Philly. And the book's nicer. 2017 Denver. That one's nicer. That's all you're doing is you're just looking. 21, it's got junk on it. I'm not going to, I know I got one in here, but. See, you're missing the 2019 Phillies, the one we're missing right there. And we got one. These will be the easiest ones to fill up first. It really will be. It's just a matter of hunting and finding and updating. So as you see, we got room for 2024. What I'm going to do, because these are Schildbacks, I'm going to put a Schultz in here in a minute. 2016 Denver. We got a better one. I knew I had a better one someplace. Listen. 2017 Denver, we got one. But the reverse, it's got a fingerprint on it. I'm going to put it in for right now. Oh, you know what? Got 24. We're going to put one in for right now so we know we're dealing with shield sense. What I should have done is put this over here and start 2009. I'm not going to renumber this book. Bad 2015 D. We already got that covered. 2020. Got a nice one. So that's what it is. I mean, once you get started, it's pretty quick and simple to go through your change. So I'm going to take all these. And actually, I got a bucket down here I've been searching through already with pennies. It's over here. So I'm still hunting through those 10 10 rows I got last week. Next, we're going to nickels. So we're going to look at these first. 22, just like the pennies, we're going to sort them out by date. Just makes it easier. 23, we should have all these already, but you never know. 2018, 2020, 71 Denver, 78, 86 Denver. Now, here's a clue. Until 79, Philadelphia did not put, that's a 76, did not put the mint mark on coins until 1979 with the Susan B. Anthony. So if you find any without a mint mark, that is not an error. That is correct. Unless you find it in a mint set from Philadelphia, in a mint set, still sealed, is considered not 74. Okay, 74. That is not considered an error at all. And before 1990, no, I can explain that. It's for kids. I'll explain that in another video about RPMs, double dies, and all that. I am here to teach about just getting started, not going into intermediate or advanced collecting. That's where I'm at today. 2016. So we got some from the 70s, some from the 60s, which is okay. See which book I got here. And this would be from 95 on forward. Okay. It's 80. Okay, this starts at 2024, this year. I'll explain some more about these. I already got some nice ones in here. Oh, let's see, this one's going to be replaced. A little spot on his head. Oh. Now, if you see nicks and cuts in the dice, I mean, not in the dice, I'm sorry. On the coins, those are not mint errors. Usually when the coin hits like that hard enough, they will make a dent, scratch up the coin. Now, if it's a dent pre-done before that and gets stamped and goes through, then that could be a mint error. You have to get that verified. You know what? I messed up. That's a Philly. I need to put, shit, I'm going to put that number back. These are Philly nickels. I messed up. These, I'm going to put over here to search through underneath the scope later with a stack that I already got over here. I'm going through these first. 2016 Denver. We got one. It's nicer than this one. Excuse me. Sorry. Hoping I scared the little ones away. 2018 Denver. Got something on here, but for right now, we're going to go ahead and put it into the book. I'm trying to get more leverage on here. Sometimes these things are hard to do. That's why some are easy. That'd be easy for the kids with parents. You let your kids pick it. If they have a hard time, you do it for them. Let them show you where it goes. Or where they want to put it at. The whole idea of this series is to get the kids from doing this all day long. They're not playing outside, especially when it's raining. This is a good thing for them to do. Good little exercise. 22 Philly. That's right there. We got that one covered. These are going to be searched later for something else. 22 Philly. 20 Philly. We have one. Yes, we do. So, I may do a section on that. I got some coins I want to look through. I may do another video. Coin collecting for teenagers. Stuff that they can look for. Okay, let's see. Now we got all these to go through. I'm just kind of get myself organized here. Let's see, how far did I go into the 80s? These are in the 90s. Okay. I actually did these out of order, but that's okay. That's what this book is for. Okay, yeah, it's going to be fun. So here we go with 1962. This is Denver. Prior to 65, your Mint Mark and Jefferson Nichols going to be on the reverse. Okay, right next to Monticello. Same one, Denver. Another way the kids can do this is give them allowance. A lot of them every so often go buy something, get change. That way they get their own change to search through, not just yours. If I ever get grandkids, they will learn about coin collecting. If one of my two gets to find somebody so I can have grandkids. 1986 Denver. 83. There we go. Also, another cool thing about roll hunting for the older kids, sometimes you find Canadian coins in the rolls. Here's the 66. Now, 65, 66, 67, there'll be no mint mark at all. They were all made in Philly, so you can, or I think Denver made them, they didn't put the mint marks on there. So you only have one of each. In fact, they make proof sets. They made what they call SMS special mint sets. I actually have the 66 and 67, and you get the 65. And I have all three. '76 Denver, bicentennial year. '72 Philly. So we're quickly filling up some of these. '78 Philly. Right there. Nope, 17 Denver. We got one in the book for that already. Then 74 Philly. Philly means Philadelphia. Sorry if I use terminology like that, but And say Philly, people know what you're talking about. If you ever go to a coin store or something like that, they should know. Next, dimes. Now we're going to go through these. 2006. Let's see how far this goes up to 2004. Be in the other dime book. As you can tell, I use different companies' books. That's okay. So this is a 2006 Philly. See the mint mark right above there. Now we're going down. Oh, we got one. Is it an upgrade? Nah. I'll search that later. So I'll look for errors on dimes. 22. We should have all the 22 set for 2020 Philly. So usually if you still see luster and you got luster in your book, you shouldn't have to upgrade. This one I may upgrade if I can find a little bit one better shape on the 2020 Denver. '23 Philly. '2015 Denver. We got one already over here. We don't have to do that one. 2013 Denver? No. And it goes. I gotta say, of all the books, the Littleton Coin Company books are the easiest one to put coins in. 2021 Denver. These I got at the local store. I did not order from them because you gotta pay shipping and handling. Got these at the bookstore, I think. This is a 2019 Denver, but I think I got one. Yep, that's got a junkie on it. Tell you what, the junkie ones I can go ahead and put down here. My nickels I've already gone through. From 10 rows I got right before, day before, should say last Friday. 2000. We gotta go back to the other book. Now this says 2004, and this ends in 2004. So it gives you a chance to have two sets. And I got two nice ones in here for 2000, so we're okay with that. '23 Denver, like I said, we already got that one in the book. We don't even worry about it. 2012. My son asked me, why do they fold over? Like that. I said, so they protect each other. And he said, why is the one on the page? Why does it have a page? So it can... Some of those will have a page. They should have put more dime cutouts, but I think they're going to expand on that. And then you have a page to protect the dimes on that thing. '2012 Philly. Oh, that's 2011. I have a 2012 Philly, but I think this is going to be an upgrade. Yeah, there's going to be an upgrade. It's got some damage done to it. It's dirty. So we're going to upgrade the 2012 Philly. Goes in with the silver. No coinage. 2019 Philly. That's not an upgrade. Got 2 dimes left and it's on to the quarters. Then we'll be done with this video. Denver. So that does that. We got the quarter books to worry about. Now, let's get these kind of separated. '78 Eagleback. Denali National Park in Alaska. Georgia State Quarter. Kanaka Ole. I'm just seeing make sure there's no errors on here. I think there is one. There's some known die chips on Edith Kanaka Ole. I'm sorry, y'all. I was not going to do this in this video, but I'll have to cover that in another video. I'm not going to put the CoinScope on screen to where y'all can see it. I'm just going to check something out. Yep, got a die chip. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let's see if I can point it out to y'all. So I'm going to have to flip it up. If you look right there, so a little bitty tiny die chip on of. The other one looks like an apostrophe. So that's a different die chip altogether. I'm going to do another video on die chips. So we'll do that. I'm going to put that back into the tube. She don't have it. Wingman Killer. Tell you what, I'll do an intermediate video tomorrow night for the teenagers and for adults, what to look for. On that one, I'll throw up the screen and nothing on my Angelo. So we got 3 Eaglebacks, 2 women quarters, a park quarter, and a state quarter. So let's see what book I got first. This will be quarters 1965 to 1987. There's a 1967. Got one. It's not an upgrader. And then one here, it's got better reverse design. Let's see, have one more. 78. We got a nicer 78 in the book. We got 97, which I think is in the next Washington quarter book. Yeah, this is it. Got thrown for a loop there. So 97. And this is a Philadelphia. As you see, it's got the P by it. It goes in this slot right here. Okay. We got the women's quarters books out, so we might as well go ahead and just do it. Let's see, where's it, Maya Angelou? This is going to be an upgrade to the Philadelphia. We're going to get rid of the one with the little stain on it. That actually may be a mint area. It looks like it's got stain from the grease. They polish the dies with grease, and sometimes the grease will get stuck. And the dies strike, they create heat. It can stain a coin. So that may be a mint error. I do not know. So here's Women Man Killer. I think I got them in order, but we're going to just put her in right here. This is just a blank. It just says first release. That's I like that way you can put them in order as you get them. Okay. National Park Quarters. So we had Denali, National Park, Alaska, 2012, Philadelphia. And it goes right here. Now, normally you put Washington facing forward, but since this is the park quarters, you put the parks facing out of the book. I'm going to work this one in so it'll stay in. Usually on that, what I do is I push in at an angle. Try to work it around. And try to push it down. Then I work, I do it again. What I'm doing is trying to create a spot for it to slide into and stay in. The quarters are going to take the most of your money up until you get into the $50. And I'm not doing $50 for the little kids. Even though it is poor coin collecting. On that, $50 are hard to get a hold of. If you do, I suggest you just go buy some flips. This is a $50 flip. Flip them in there, staple them. That's what I do for the little kids. I'm trying to get some of these back in. They're trying to pop out. This one's almost all the way in. Almost all the way in. These are bighorn sheep up in Alaska. That's going to do for right now. The last one of these is the state of Georgia. Do I have Georgia on here yet? That's what I'm looking for right now. Just give me a second. You have a Georgia coins. This is, you have a Philly, Georgia. Oh, everything moved. Sorry. And we have a Philly. Is it an upgrade? No. So there we go with the update. First video of 2024. It's now going to be wrapped in the books. And do with these. I have a quarter tube to put all these in for right now. So they all go in here. And this holds $10 worth of quarters. So that's going to conclude this video. Y'all have a good evening and have a happy new year. Enjoy coin collecting for life and forever. In that case, pass it on down. If you're a coin collector, you got kids,